Trisha is on a world tour right now with her husband, Garth Brooks, and sang the national anthem beautifully at the Predators hockey playoff game. And this all happened, by the way, Trisha, as news of the Manchester bombing was kind of unfolding.
Yeah.
So when you were at the event last night, it was just sort of happening.
Yeah, we were just about to go out and sing, and there was like you know, things that social media is kind of saying something's going on, something happened, but we really didn't know any details. It seemed like it took a while for the details to kind of come out. Even this morning, I feel like I was learning, you know, new things. But every time you sing the national anthem, I always think about, especially in this day and time, I think about, you know, for me, we were talking before we came on, you were talking about our flag was still there. I always get really tingly all over when I sing Land of the Free, you know.
It's the first,
Yeah,
right?
it is.
It's very
to hear
exciting.
everybody in there singing was really amazing, really powerful.
As a performer, we were thinking about Ariana Grande and having this big, beautiful concert that's happening.
You've
and
made all those people happy.
Yeah,
21,000 people happy.
Does this sort of thing ever cross your mind when you're performing or when you're performing with your husband?
Yes and no. You know, I mean, I think that in this day and age, you don't do anything without considering that we live in a different world.
We
you
sure
know?
do.
But you also, it's that whole thing. I know every time something like this happens, everybody says, you know, you've got to live your life and you can't
let them win.
Right, exactly.
Yeah.
That's the thing that you always say. But there is a truth in that everybody takes. Everything's more safe. Everything is more precautions are taken, but there's still a risk every time you go out the door.
Absolutely.
Yeah.
So you have to go. I think music is that place where it is a healer. It is the place that people go to escape the things in their life that they want to get away from. And that's what makes me the saddest, especially with Ariana Grande, with these little girls who just want to go hear her sing. And they're just in there having the time of their lives and, you know, trying to, you know, just have fun.
What are you saying when you hear something like this? What do you and your friends talk about, or you and your husband? Like, what is the conversation?
I think we just, I know it's happening often enough that it almost becomes where you're not surprised by it, but we need to still be completely surprised and devastated every time something like this happens, because I don't want it to be like, oh, well, there's another one. It needs to be every person who lost somebody, this is everything that's happening in their lives right now. So I'm frustrated, and I'm sad, and I'm sad for the families and the victims. I'm also sad for Ariana, because even though it has no bearing on her, it's still got to be devastating.
Sure.
Yeah, well, she has canceled apparently some of her tour.
Some of her tour
and
overseas.
that makes sense, wouldn't you think?
Of course, absolutely.
Yeah. I hope she doesn't feel responsible in any way, because she isn't.
No, she isn't.
Yeah.
We're just watching you sing the anthem, and we kind of touched on it, but hooray for Nashville for getting to this point in the Stanley Cup. When you say that the place is a buzz, like, describe what you're talking about.
Nashville is a great community for really getting behind their athletic programs. You know, we didn't really have anything. We had the Nashville Sounds, a AAA baseball team, and then when we got the Titans, Nashville really rallied around.
And we do want everybody to know that there's big news in your life as well, because of your the new deal that you have going with your cookware and your cooking and all of that.
You're very busy.
Can everybody find out more about all that on your website?
Yeah, of
okay.
course.
We just felt like today was maybe not the day to talk
that's
about
what we said before. I'm like, I don't really feel like talking about, hey, this is what you should go out and do. I think this is a day of respect, and we're close to Memorial Day, so it makes sense to kind of be talking about the anthem and talking about celebrating our veterans. I mean, everybody will be getting together next weekend, and that's always good, because I think I saw something Justin Timberlake posted, like, we need to do better, we need to love one another. I say love one another every night at the end of my show, and I feel like that's, like, especially this weekend, it's just a chance to just, you know, be with your people.
Well, if you want to feel better, go on YouTube, listen to Trisha sing the national anthem last night. It'll be so
or listen to Trisha sing anything.
That'll work too.
We love you,
Trisha, thank you so much.
Hello, Today fans. Thanks for checking out our YouTube channel. Subscribe by clicking that button down there, and click on any of the videos over here to watch the latest interviews, show highlights, and digital exclusives.